Hello and welcome back to Leave a Message, the series where you call me and you leave me a message and then we listen to it together. This is episode 10. We finally made it. We finally made it to episode 10. Why did it take me so long to get here? Well, after episode 9, for a while there were just no messages. There was no video to make. I didn't have the messages, and that's fine. You guys call me when you feel like calling me. So it took a while to actually get enough messages to make a video, and then once I had the messages, I was like, oh my god, what if I make this video and it sucks because I'm bad at it? I've said after doing it successfully 9 times. Don't ask me. I'm sitting outside in the backyard in Bellingham, Washington right now, and just everywhere you look, oh my god, everywhere you look, there's a spider. Just hanging, right? 4. I see 4 right now. Oh my god, I don't like that. Anyway, let's listen to these and enjoy some B-roll of Bellingham, Washington. Really quick, I just want to say that for the rest of August, I'm going to be much more active on Substack, and I'm going to come back to YouTube in some way, in some form, eventually, more consistently. In the meantime, I'm going to be on Substack, so maybe I'll see you there.
Hi, Emily. I just saw your reel pop up on my Instagram, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. My initial thought was to talk to you about how I'm feeling. I'm getting ready to travel, and I'm feeling very anxious. I love traveling, but I'm doing some of my own this coming week. I'm doing actually quite a bit of traveling this summer, which I'm really excited for and experiencing new things. But I think with that comes a lot of anxiety, and I love that I'm working through it. But yeah, I love this. This is so cute. I guess part of that traveling, the anxieties, but I don't know, meeting new people too, and just new experiences. I had a really long day at work, and I really should be going to bed, but I was doom scrolling on Instagram. I also have to be up, I think, kind of early tomorrow. I don't even know. I feel like I'm just so consumed by oh, I have to do all these things before I leave Thursday, and it's Monday, so I still have plenty of time, but I have so much time anxiety. How many times have I said anxiety in this voice now? But yeah, thank you for listening. This is so cute. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
There's honestly nothing like knowing that an Instagram reel that I made worked. Thank you. You said anxiety 5 times. My question for you, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you from if you want, but also where are you going? I feel like knowing both of those answers will give us more information. I just got done traveling to Italy. Okay, wow. Traveling internationally is so different. It's so different from traveling within the US. Traveling within the US, for me, super easy. I have it figured out. Even if it's the details are different from place to place, I get it. And then I traveled to Europe and I was like, wow, it's still basically the same, but so different. Also, have you tried knowing a different language? You sent this to me a while ago and I'm sorry about that. However, I hope that you have maybe done the traveling already and it wasn't as scary as you thought it was going to be, or maybe it was, but then you adapted and you got over it, and now whenever you travel again, next time, you're going to be oh no, I'm so confident. I'm so confident. That's what I hope for you. If you're listening, please tell us where you went.
Hey, Emily, it's Jazz. It's been a while since I've called because I've had a lot of stuff going on lately, but today is July 16, 2025, and I am now officially 24 years old. I'm also not cutting the grass. The guy has decided to do it for free. I tried to get him to do it last week, but he's been having lawnmower issues, so he said he's waiting on a part, and then he's going to try to do it this week. Hopefully that'll happen and I don't get in trouble with my landlords. But yeah, so I am a retired lawnmower because I'm taking care of a couple family members right now. My grandmother actually just recently had to go into hospice care at home. She has congestive heart failure, and I'm really concerned about her, and It's been really hard to witness everything that she's been going through. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's been really rough on my mental health. But I'm going to try to take it easy this birthday and try to focus on the positive things in my life and have a big sigh of relief that at least I don't have to mow the lawn anymore. But thank you for listening, and I really appreciate it. And I hope to hear some other messages on your YouTube channel. And hello to everyone that's listening. I hope everyone has a great day or night whenever you're listening to this. Thank you, and goodbye.
You are a retired lawnmower. Your career was so short. For anyone who doesn't know Jazz, they called like the first time that they ever mowed the lawn, and they shared that they mowed the lawn for the first time, and now someone has taken over this responsibility for them, it seems. I'm glad that you don't have to worry about this just like extraneous task that is like just difficult enough, right? It's like you have to go outside, maybe it's hot or the weather is just crazy. I know that you just learned how to do it, so maybe it's still like kind of hard. I'm glad that you don't have to do it anymore, especially now that you're going through this situation with your grandma. I'm so sorry. That sucks a lot. It's August 16th when I am listening to these and like recording this, so 1 month late. That's fine. Happy birthday. 24 was my favorite year. Okay, so I hope that 24 is like one of your favorite years. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I hope that everything has like mellowed out from, you know, the point of like right when it happens, it's like the scariest, I think. It's like that big change from like how it was to how it is now. And I hope that that part, like the shock of it all, has like chilled out a little bit, and maybe you've like ended up in a new routine and you get to like spend more time with her. Like, that is a silver lining, I think. I'm sad that we can't mow the lawn with you anymore, but I look forward to more messages from you, Jazz. Thank you.
Hey, Emily. I was the girl that called about feeling like I had failed because I was quitting a job that I really wanted. And first off, I just wanted to thank you for your response to that video. I totally cried listening to it. But I also just wanted to give a silly little life update. So I am currently deconstructing my religion. I no longer believe basically any part of it. And that has had a lot of really difficult parts and literally just so much that I know is going to change once I tell anybody in my life about it. But right now, I am on my way to a movie theater to watch a horror movie for the first time. I've never seen one before. And part of deconstructing has led to me realizing that I actually want to do the devil's tango with somebody a lot. So, wish me luck on getting laid, I guess. But thank you for all that you do, and I love watching your videos. Bye.
Life update. I'm deconstructing my religion. Okay. Deconstructing your religion and wanting to do the devil's tango. Incredible word choice. I don't know what your religion is, but like anything, it can be extreme. I think it tends to be extreme. And that plus the devil's tango, like, and anything else. Just be careful going from one end to the other. I believe that you have to do that. I think if you're way over on one side, you have to experience the other way to learn like what's over there, to then like swing back and forth until you like chill out. I believe that so hard. However, I imagine that you can understand that like that could have the potential to be dangerous. So you have so much time. In fact, you have the rest of your life. You have your whole life to deconstruct these things that you learned when you were growing up. So don't rush it. Okay, I would also say that whatever you discover in the next 6 months of this deconstruction process will change, maybe even back or forth or whatever, and it's just gonna keep changing for the rest of your life. So don't focus too much on the answer. Moment to moment, decide this is how I feel about this and let that change to the next moment. And I feel like you'll be way chiller that way. The thing about religion, I think, is like the point of it, or a point of it, is to have the answers especially like the big philosophical answers, and like you're going from knowing everything to knowing nothing has the potential to be very scary. So go slow, let the answer change from day to day, from week to week, whatever. What's crazy is that you said that like as soon as the people in your life know about this, everything is going to change. Probably going to piss some people off, I would imagine. You might lose some people along the way, but that's life, man. That's just life. If you're capable of making such a big, scary decision in the name of yourself, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay.
Hi, Emily. Long time no chat. Quick life update for Maddie. My boyfriend and I are finally moving in together after the fiasco that it was trying to find an apartment and then finding an apartment, and then our timelines keep getting messed up and yada, yada, yada. But very exciting. He starts his new job on Monday. Everybody clap. I'm very excited for him to no longer feel like going through the motions of life without having a job. And I'm excited for this new little chapter of our lives. I do have to convince the stray cats that I feed that I will no longer be living in the back apartment. I'll be living in the front apartment so they don't harass the poor people that are moving in to my apartment. But I think it'll be fun. I'm really excited. In other news, the tattoos that you have given me get the most compliments out of all of my tattoos now, which is so interesting and fun, and I'm so happy about that. And yeah, I hope you're doing so good. Miss you. I do have to send you my love letters. I did say I was going to do that, and then my life got so horrifically busy, but alas, you will be hearing from me in the form of a love letter in your P.O. box. Anyway, I hope you're doing so well. I miss you. Okay, bye!
Maddie update! Yay, Maddie update! Everybody clap for Maddie's boyfriend getting a job. Yay! Congrats on the new apartment. I wish you absolutely nothing but the best. I know that you're about to decorate. It's so cute. Oh my god, I know that you're about to decorate. It's so cute. So what you're saying is that you're moving like from one apartment to a different apartment within your same building. Okay. If I'm lucky, I'm going to see it one day because I'm going to sleep on your couch for like a week. Like, that's my dream. Thank you for mentioning my P.O. box. What a seamless plug. This is my P.O. box information. I would love to receive something from you. I have yet to receive anything from anyone, so don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, okay? I know this video is gonna get like 20 views. That's 20 of you that could send me a postcard. Consider doing that.
Hey, long time no speak. It's Jade again. So in the time since I last called in, I finished college. So I graduated. That was last weekend. And then road tripped home, which was pretty epic. Yeah, class VP, hella honors. So, you know, to my mean auntie who bullied my mom and was telling her that I couldn't do it, she can suck something that I won't make you censor. Anyways, yeah, the road trip back to Colorado was pretty cool. We stopped at Dollywood and Lake of the Ozarks, which were totally epic. I'm definitely not calling that one ex, Ronan. I told you about the whole October situation because he told me to do that when I got back to Colorado, and I am not doing that. So I'm also very frustrated with my job right now because I work in research and there's some instability due to funding concerns for reasons I'm sure everyone's aware of. So that's nice. I appreciate it. But I had a first date the other night with this guy that I met. His name's, let's call him Z, for all intents and purposes, but he's really great. He's from Saudi Arabia, but he goes to school, near where I live, and yeah, so we watched When Harry Met Sally because he's super into rom-coms. The great thing is that he matches the energy so good. Like, I'm serious. It's amazing. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You know, like literally everything that we've talked about, we align on, and like, he's not, like, he has female friends, because we were talking about that. If you know When Harry Met Sally, you understand, but, yeah. Anyways, it's going pretty good. We have a date in person on Monday, because we live well, we live a little bit away, so we're meeting in the middle, and we're going to get some food and walk around. Yeah. Stay tuned.
I love when an ex is like, hit me up when you're in town. It's like, the only reason that this relationship even existed was because I was putting in all the effort. Like, I'm not gonna keep putting in effort for you. I don't know if that's the situation, but like, that's just what it's giving to me. Congrats on graduating, and congrats on proving your family wrong. Sometimes there just like really isn't anything better than that. Okay, so how did it go? How did the date go? I'm so glad that that whole situationship thing just like kind of seemed like it just kind of ended, and it wasn't like too terribly dramatic. You went off, you finished school, you did your own thing, and now you're like, great, maybe like I have the time, the energy now to go on another date, try dating again, be talking to people, whatever. I just loved that you were on, you were off, and now you're on again. Just like responding to life and the things that it hands you, and respecting when your focus needs to change. I love that. That's it for episode 10, you guys. Thank you so much. If you watched this far, consider calling me and leaving a message, and maybe we can do this like more often than every 3 months. If you like this series and like this kind of video, I would love to know why in a comment. I think in the past I've heard people say like they like hearing the voices of people specifically, like they don't necessarily want to read someone's experience, they want to hear the experience from the person. I've also gotten comments about like people like to hear other people doing things that are a little bit mundane or that are things that everyone does, like mowing the lawn. If you like this format, if you like this series, please let me know why. I hope you enjoyed those clips of Bellingham. It's so beautiful. I would love to receive a postcard from wherever you live. So if you're not going to call me, you have to send me a postcard. And if you're not going to send me a postcard, you have to call me. Those are just the rules, okay? Like, I didn't make them. It's actually in like the YouTube terms and conditions, like when you signed up and made your account. So thanks for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next one.